Hello, I'm Zoidberg from UK Gaming Network, narrating this review for the Ottoman Empire on Nintendo Switch, written for us by Mike Moans. A review code was provided by the publisher. So brace yourself for possibly the biggest juxtaposition in modern gaming. The Ottoman Empire is clearly made to be a fun game to unwind, but you will find yourself fighting the overwhelming urge to launch your Joy-Cons from even the home screen. The game promotes wacky colours, cartoon characters and vivid settings, only to make you more stressed than when you started. So how does a game go so wrong so early? The B button is accept. That's right, the button normally used to go back is accept. What a poor quality of life decision this was. This is counterintuitive to every game on every console in the 27 years I've been alive. After dancing with the "am I an idiot" question, I asked a few people about this unusual phenomenon, and they all said, just why? So I am not even in the game and I have spent 2 minutes circling the opening menu. But surely it must all be up from here, right? Well, no. So before you get into the game, you have to select your character and then confirm 5 or 6 details with the accept button, which is naturally B. These details are basic cosmetics from a list of 1 item per category, so you are tediously going through menus that could have been skipped till post-tutorial or unlock. For the record, you cannot even see the unlockable items, so I have now leapt through the many rings the game has put me through before I jump through into the tutorial. Now the tutorial is unskippable and is some simple fun. All the mechanics for the movement and dodging are various combos of the B button. Jump, double jump, dodge, and use your jetpack. You have to refill your water tank by diving into water reserves by using the Y button, and the 2 buttons are your only friends in the game, assuming you aren't trying to leave a menu at least. Once in a while you may decide to shoot something with your hydro-powered weapons, and this opens the game's second biggest problem. The pass-fail mechanic of the campaign is based around the number of stars you achieve per mission, and the number of stars you earn is based on your score. Your score can be earned by completing simple objectives and bonus points for destroying turrets and drones. Now I have reached halfway through the campaign and I have unlocked 3 characters at this point. Each one has a special ability you charge up and a unique weapon. Astrid is the starting character and so far excels at everything that the second and third unlocked characters bring to the table. Astrid has dual pistols and a kill everything around me ability. This is a no-brainer as it generates points rapidly and clears threats with no thought or skill involved. While the game wants you to run around collecting items, defending points or charging up robots, you can just simply pass by destroyed drones with your hydro weapons or tactically hide on an objective where the AI cannot hit you, gaining points for free. That's right, you can win the game by standing still on an objective where the AI can't hit you, or you can slaughter everything and ignore what you're supposed to be doing. This issue is amplified by the combination of poor hit registry and poor weapon choices. The Joy-Cons of the Switch are terrible to aim and it always feels awkward to move the target with the required speed. Astrid's dual pistols allow you to spam, so this isn't an issue. The second character has a sniper rifle that takes ages to charge, and you have to use this with poor aiming mechanics to hit rapidly moving flying drones. No thank you. The reptilian character you unlock has a rocket launcher. Big booms always please me in games, clearing heaps of enemies. But once again we hit another issue. Enemies are either solo turrets or a spaced out lattice of flying drones, which a rocket launcher needs precision to hit. With the Joy-Cons it's not precise, and with the swamp of drones being just far enough apart to not multi-kill, it's just a worse sniper, which is hugely inferior to the dual pistols. Also worth noting is the special abilities of the second and third characters are just lackluster. This is more of a problem when the fun of unlocking 2 new characters is immediately lost on the thought of how ill-suited they are for at least the first half of the game. Finally, the number of movement bugs and glitches are immense. A game where you can jetpack into the air performing all sorts of aerial feats, but you get caught on every tiny pebble once again kicks the fun out of the game, leaving your eyes rolling to the back of your head. I think my favourite moment was performing a 360-degree twisting jetpack assisted dodge between 2 enemy turrets and a boss landing flawlessly without a scratch. This was swiftly followed by sprinting up a small flight of steps and getting stuck on step 4, 7 and 12, and watching my character get obliterated by gunfire. To sum up, the suggested objective of the game is a series of fetch quests to complete. The issue is nothing matters. Running back and forth completing the objective, picking up item A to Z, will get you the required points, as will hiding in a corner and shooting the same respawning turrets for 3 minutes straight. The wacky characters that made up a good 60% of the attraction to the game rapidly became meaningless and a massive letdown. The game was made for fun and found a lot of ways to strip that away. With some time, some updates and bug fixes, this game could become much greater than its current state. The developers need to take time to revisit the on-screen prompts, registry of objective items and playstyle of the opening 3 characters. Honestly, who programs the B button to accept? While I have spent my time slating the game's many issues, there is potential and room to improve. I couldn't find people to play multiplayer with, so maybe I'm missing out. Perhaps an alternative to the Joy-Cons could improve things. One to watch, but not a game to get excited over.